Now we're into these rational functions, or 1 over x, or the inverse functions, however you want to think about it. And it's the same exact process we've been going through. We have our a value of -1. We have a b value of +1 because there's nothing multiplied in front of that x. We have an h of -3. And we have a k of -4. -4. Come on, pen. There we go. So then what we're going to do is we're going to take our parent table from our rational functions, where we take our -2, -1, 0, 1, and 2. And we have -1/2, -1, undefined. This is our asymptote, our vertical asymptote. 1 and +1/2. And we're going to do the same transformation over this way, with our x times b plus h, y times a plus k. So we're going to have our x values times 1 plus -3. So we're going to have -5, -4, -3, -2, and -1. And y times a, so times that -1, plus k, so plus -4. So -1/2 times -1 is +1/2, minus 4 gives us -3.5. -1 times -1, +1, minus 4 gives us -3. This is still going to be undefined. This is where asymptote is. Then we have our 1 times -1, which is -1, minus 4 gives us -5. And then we're going to have our last one here, 1/2 times -1 is -1/2, plus -4 gives us -4.5. And we can go ahead and plot these up. We're going to have our vertical asymptote at -3. Please use a ruler. It makes a difference. I'm going to use my little ruler tool here. So we have our vertical asymptote where x equals -3. We're going to wind up with a horizontal asymptote at our k value as well. So we're going to have a horizontal asymptote at -4. Oh, that's not the ruler tool. There we go. So we're going to have our horizontal asymptotes here. Now I can plot my points. -5, -3.5. So right here, -4, -3. They're very close together. But these are asymptotes, which means we're trying to get real close to them without crossing. I'm use a different color so we can actually see the dang thing. So we're connecting them up. I'm getting our little swoops like that. Then we're going to plot our other points. We've got -2, -5, and -1, -4.5. So right there. And we're, again, really close together. So it's going to get real close to the asymptote, and it's going to go down on that side, down here. On our rational functions, we're always going to have at least 2 asymptotes. And we're going to have arrows on all the ends because they're continuing off to infinity. These are those infinite discontinuities like we talked about last week. So our domain on this is pretty much everything except for that -3. So it's from -infinity to that -3 with the parentheses joined with -3 to +infinity. And our range is very similar, everything except for that horizontal asymptote from -infinity to -4 unioned with -4 to +infinity. It's everything except those asymptotes. All right, and that's how we do our rational functions.